What's happening? So, I learned something the other day. Well, these some gas, god dang. I learned something. Some of these stylists, y'all asses is pretty mean, bro. Y'all piss me off, and I'm not gonna holler, cause some of the comments, I'm with the people. You know what I'm saying? Don't rant and rave. Just fix the problem. I'm with you. Let's fix this shit, because stylists don't want to show y'all the technique, and we all doing the same thing. The technique, the first thing I want to teach you to do when it comes to doing a style, learn how to open and close your style. Those are the two main factors when styling locks. When you style loose hair, it's a lot easier. The style sometimes kind of open and close itself. Or you can just give it a manipulation, you know what I'm saying? Tease the hair and it can go in certain ways. With locks, you can't tease a bitch ass thing. That little heavy piece of shit gonna fall over and you're doing this and you want it to stand up and you want it to lay right there, but you just won't until you take one little bobby pin. So learning to open and close your styles and use the hair that you do. So I learned the technique of styling, but then I broke it down scientifically. If I knew that I had a bun coming, I needed your hair to be a certain length for my bun, or you was gonna have boot. You weren't gonna have a bun. That little shit is not cute. If I knew I needed a bang, I needed a certain amount of locks in the front of my forehead to produce my bang. If I'm doing a fishtail, I make sure that I see asymmetry. If the line is not extremely straight, I work it into either like a zigzag or a curve to give it still a look. If I'm doing a braid, 9 times out of 10, my braid is a 2-in-1 style, like vacation. Say for instance, you're going on a cruise, you're gonna be in the jacuzzi, you're gonna be out in the sun on your excursions and all that, but you still gonna have your beautiful night. So you're gonna get the style, maybe braid it up into some type of bun or whatever, something easy for you to do your stuff and still look good for vacation hair. But on that night, you can take that bun down and have a wavy look, give it behind the ear if you're a woman. If you're a dude, you can do a middle part, kind of have a face framing like a lion, but still look neat because your roots will still be intact. You would have had fun. You would have still been able to rinse your hair with warm water only, no chemicals, because you don't want anything to get stuck in there that you didn't rinse out properly, but you just kind of want to remove some of the sweat. You know, just some of the things with that. So understanding styles is not just doing this stuff with your hands. It comes from here too. So I'm going to show you, I did a style. I took out a few clips or whatever, but it's beginning to end on my client Shanti. I started her locks, very fine locks, colored her locks, everything, but she's still able to do styles, a lot of conditioning, a lot of moisture. In this style, which you can see, we're going to go up into a fishtail, but because she does not have those straight lines, I parted it, I crooked it, so that you can give her the dynamic that she wants. But we were kind of doing a flat side kind of look, so I laid that side down by making it a simplistic flat ponytail and leading it into the bang. That all made that style come out and work. She can also make the style versatile by taking those little pins out that I use and recreating the bang. That way she can get a different look until she takes the entire back down. And this should be able to last her for about, I would say 3 to 4 weeks maybe. And then it'll be time for her to come in again. But we're not going to keep doing styles that are going to pull too tight this time. Next time we may do some curls, do something a little freer, so that the hair will not just be subjected to being in that form. And then this style here, this style, I just, like I said about that braid, this braid closed up my style so that I could have bangs. The simplistic bun just came forward. From the back, same thing, same part, same dynamic. And you see that that braid closed it up just fine for her to have a cute little simplistic bang, hide what I didn't want you to see, and still have her a great outlook. And she just texted me the other day saying that she had a lot of great compliments and people liked it and it was just really cool, and I thought that was great. So I say all of that to say, learn your technique. So in these two styles, the one main technique I used was the fishtail braid, crooked V, going one style, I use the barrel braids to pin it around, give me a little more control. Also on the other style, I just kind of forward the bun, the hair over, stopping at a certain point, under the crown of the head with the fishtail, bringing the barrel over, bringing the braid around to close it up, coming from the back with the braid, very neat, simplistic stitch braid aspect, and just wrapping it around, pinning it with maybe about 5 to 6 bobby pins. That's all that was needed. Get you some really good, strong bobby pins, nice little bottle of oil, should be shined up like a grease monkey coming out of East Asia, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And they both love their hair. So, there you go.